She's always willing to help with problems at cons and has frequently gone out of her way to help other fans. She might be most widely known as the co-founder and co-organiser of the Glasgow Satellite Conventions, and so many of you will have realised already that this year's of the Doc Weir Award, who I'd like to come up here to accept it, is Christine Davidson.
Thank you so much. It's amazing. Thank you. Such an honor. Thank you everyone that voted for me. Thank you all my co-conspirators on satellite conventions committees, past and present. Special thank you, of course, to Michael. Nothing I can do without his support. So thank you to him. Thanks to all of you, and I'm so glad we booked the ferry because no way Ryanair would let us do.
Right, so next, well, our convention is coming to an end, but it's not over, because now we are able to introduce Phil Dyson, and we have a presentation, as Phil is the chair of next year's EasterCon. Phil, would you like to take this microphone? Thank you very much.
Hello, everybody. I had to give the microphone back. Hello, everybody. My name is Phil Dyson. I'm chair of next year's convention. We're in Birmingham at the NEC, at the Birmingham Metropole. We are really looking forward to seeing as many of you as we possibly can next year. We've got some fantastic guests, some fantastic ideas. It's kind of humbling, actually, the amount of ideas and passion and astonishing energy that people have given us already for next year. So please, more of that. We just can't wait to see you all. It's going to be fantastic. Now, let's not talk about next year. We want to very quickly talk about this year. As a committee and as a chair, I know what it's like to chair at EasterCon. I've done it before. God help me, I'm doing it again. And I know what it feels like to have that, the responsibility and faith that you as a community put in us as chairs to deliver a convention. It's always terrifying. It weighs in a way, and you two now know what that feels like. So as a committee, we just wanted to give you a couple of quick tokens of appreciation for James and Tommy. Gentlemen, very quickly, we had over 1,000 people here. They said that is a phenomenal achievement. And I say with all sincerity, I hope that you are able to look back at this with astonishing pride, because God knows you have earned the right to. So thank you both.
Thank you. Thank you.
See you all next year, folks.
Oh dear, that's nice.
There's no Coca-Cola in my business. Right, I did say we're doing some thanks, and these are quite important. First of all, I'd like to thank our principal funders. So that's Visit Belfast and Northern Ireland Terrace Board, and two people there who've really I can't say enough about them, Aoife and Sarah, put up with a lot of stuff from us, and still give us some money to support this adventure, so it's been fantastic. Our community here in Ireland have also, and these are our financial sponsors, not just people who've supported us in other ways. TitanCon 2019, the convention that was held next door in Hilton, and indeed parts of this facility, and Dublin 2019, who provided financial help for scooters, and indeed bursaries. I know the number of people here who would not be able to be here without that community support, and that's really important. And then the wider Spanish community, Glasgow, the WorldCon 2024. We sponsored our evening hospitality, which, despite James's entreaties, I did not join in. And for providing additional funds and indeed bursaries at the very last minute when we had a call out. And then previous eastercons have provided us with some significant pass-along funds. And the reason I call out those three groups of people, because as well as co-chairperson, I'm also the treasurer. And I can honestly say, without that almost seed funding, we would not have been able to even think about that. I mentioned at the open ceremony, we've been trying to do something like this here for many, many years, and without that money to kind of underpin what we were doing, it would not have been possible to put on what has been a fantastic event. So thank you to those three groups of people. And then audience applause at the loudest level.
We'd like to thank our venues. They've been amazing, haven't they? Yeah. I'm not so sure. Hold on a second, really. We didn't test the yes and no levels. Give us a. They've been amazing, haven't they? Yeah. At the ICC, these guys have been astonishing. We started to work with them some time ago. Yeah. Jenny has been our main contact, even taking off time to have a baby. She still kept in touch with us. It was wonderful. Lisa and Sean for their incredible patience with us, sorting out all of our problems before they arose, and the whole team. There are too many to mention by name, but basically they gave us the Céad Míle Fáilte Róid welcome. So please, for the ICC, a round of applause. In the Hilton Hotel, we had Susie, our events manager, Mark, the general manager, Darren, who is the events manager, but also then we had Dan, Paul, Josh and John, who've been looking after us so well in the hotel. And John was a special for Tommy. Why? As he said to you,
it's okay, I have the lanyards now.
Cheers,
Normally, Dan is at the back of the room.
Dan here.
Dan, you've been an astonishing asset to us. You've made this thing happen smoothly. You've put up with our nonsense. You've moved things around, and you even bought me a pint of Guinness. You all that.
You all know that we've tried to have an approach of kindness, trying to be engaging, trying to face challenges with a positive attitude, and the hotel and the ICC sort of not only met us with that, but they exceeded our expectations. So that's been absolutely. An important part of our convention is the programme, of course, and people involved. So we want to thank all the speakers, panellists, and members who took part. So that would be it was nice. Jeanette Ings. Will Simpson. Derek Landy. Lauren Bucas. And last but not least, the bus fare wasn't that bad, I tell you. Local Ian MacDonald. Beautifully made wooden book here that was made and created here in Northern Ireland. As you can see, it says Reconnect, the Belfast Eastercon is one of the gifts in your bag. So, you know, oh, sorry, yeah. Sorry, Ian, we weren't leaving you out. It was just, You're not a cheap date, you're not, that for sure. But now we have some business to do with two of our guests who are going to join us now to have a speak. So can I call please Jeanette and Lauren up and you come on around here and join us.
I hope this mic is on, yes, good. It's been such a lovely con, thank you for having us. It's been delightful, it's always so hard to get rid of. But I had the idea to like sell them for trans rights, especially after the recent Supreme Court ruling, which happened last week. And thanks so much to Jo at the Secret Bookshelf, we sold £485 worth of books, and then she threw in another £15 to make it an even 500. And everything is going to the Good Law Project, which has got a legal campaign to fight that Supreme Court bill here in the UK, but also to an amazing charity organisation in South Africa called the Triangle Project. But Jeanette and I got chatting when we literally had never met before, or met once. We were sitting in the lobby and came up with this idea to like extend this and do more. And I want to emphasize that we are not professional fundraisers, and we had 5 panels a day because these jerks worked us so freaking hard. And we put this thing together in like the 5 minutes between peeing and running to the green room before you go into the next panel. So it's like cobbled together. We've had incredible donations. I'm gonna like let Jeanette talk more about exactly what it is.
Hello. There's a bunch of flyers out there, but the URL for the actual auction itself is bit.ly/genre for trans, and the bidding is going to run for about 2 weeks after the con, so open your wallets please. And we are still taking donations a lot, so if you find the link and email me or just approach me after this, we can pop you on. Happy bidding. We're kind of sitting on around 400 something pounds already, so it's looking good.
And that's in the 3 hours it has been running. So it's running until midnight next Friday, midnight British time. Please check the bids. Something is UK postage only. We've already had like donations from like Jeanette's got the most amazing crocheted beast, which I covered with all my heart. I don't know if I'm allowed to bid on it. I've got a black edition of one of my books. We've had Lev Grossman donate one of his books. He says he's happy to ship anywhere in the world. It's a leather-bound copy of one of his most amazing books. Adrian Tchaikovsky, Eliette de Bodard. We've had really an amazing response so far. Again, not professionals, but please do bid. Please, if you do want to offer something, we've also had like creators offer us handmade socks and scarves and a beautiful dragon painting, custom and bespoke. So please check out the site, please support. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Lauren and Jeanette. And we had a little.
I also just want to say thanks to you guys, because eastercon is doing all the financial admin for us, and they're going to be accepting the money and getting it across, thanks to Tommy's banker finance background, and I really appreciate that because that's a huge amount of admin. So thank you.
So we have a little surprise announcement for you both. We would encourage everyone, and we will be emailing everyone the link in an email this evening, making sure that people are aware of what you're doing. But we reckon that you've raised £965 so far. Our convention is just about to end, and the community is going to add to that £535, so that you're walking away from this convention with £1,500 towards those. So, absolutely amazing that Lauren turned up and sort of said, I've got an idea, and that's something that we really embrace. Of course not, but and Jeanette, I've got these ideas. Jeanette then it's just such a collaborative thing to do, and it sort of speaks to us as fans, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
And
when
we
you said
it.
that, we said, of course.
Yeah, of course, yeah, so it's brilliant. All right, you're next.
I'll let you do the next one.
Oh, right, yes, of
Yes.
course. Oh. Okay, so yes, our fan friend and a member of our team, Sarah Felix, had some very bad news. Her husband was injured a week ago now today, which is amazing to think. And well, the good news is that she had artwork on sale, and between donations and sales, all of her art sold. So thank you all. She is in our thoughts, so we miss her from not being here. So, you do the next bit, even though it's on my name.
We are wrapping up, believe it or not. I did promise we'd keep this quick to the point. Some closing admin. Now, the dreaded phrase, move out. I know you all hate it, but we've got to move out. Things over, stuff kicking around. We really welcome some volunteers just to help us with that. It's part of the convention. The move-in was exciting and dramatic. The move-out's a bit more of a struggle, let's be honest. And so all our wonderful volunteers could use some extra help if you've got a half an hour to spend after this. We do a dead dog, and the next phrase says please. So please, and we'd love to see you all there. And yes, we'll take a pint.
Exactly.
Yeah. I want to close on some personal comments. As mentioned, the opening ceremony is a long-held dream for me. We called it Reconnect for a reason. That's what we wanted to do. We wanted to reconnect after the horrible COVID years. We want to get people back together in person, and I'm delighted that so many people have actually turned up in person. As Phil mentioned, we had over 1,000 attendees, at least 950 or something like that, maybe a bit less, were physically in the buildings, and that's astonishing. That's what our community is about, coming together, having fun, making networks, and getting to know each other. It also showcased Belfast as a venue. Again, I hope you think this city-side location, Riverside, was great. Someone mentioned at the convention last weekend that some of our fans are free-range fans, so they like to roam, and hopefully Belfast has given some opportunity to do that and have some new experience, excitement. Personally, my wife and 2 kids are in America. They're quite sensible. They're having none of this nonsense. They're getting out of town, visiting the in-laws, and the last couple of years, my daughter called this my second job. So they put up with me quite a lot, but I'll show this in replay and catch up just to make sure to see it. I love them dearly and thank them for that.
And personally for me, many of my friends, family, and help me and support me and make me laugh. But just a special thanks to my civil partner, Dr. Emma J. King, because she just, without her, I'd be lost. So she just makes it. We're not getting lost yet. We have a bright future ahead of us, and already we were delighted to hear of some activity over the weekend. We heard already that people have gone from having notions to actions, and we've heard that FunCon 2, better than 1,000 angry wasps, are already plotting in an evil and genius way for 2027. But not only that, notions to actions. The idea of having another convention here in Northern Ireland was a notion on Friday. Yesterday, they were meeting with the hotel team in the Hilton. And Northern Dark, a convention focusing on literature and horror literature and film, which is going to be chaired, we think, or maybe she doesn't know yet, so it might be a surprise. But chaired to the wonderful writer Linda E. Rooker, who is also on our team, hope to be back here in 2028. This is exactly what we had hoped to encourage and we want to encourage. We know the eastercon plans are ahead of us for 2026 and 2027. We look forward to those. And there's already hopes for 2028. And then, possibly back in Ireland if they win the bid, the WorldCon in 2029. It's an absolute delight to look on and see so many people so busy, and to be an audience member is fantastic. It's been brilliant to watch, and I look forward to all those future conventions and having a great time at them. But it's been wonderful to see so much going on here. That is fantastic.
Yeah. I had some people registration ask me where did they buy their ticket, and I said you don't buy tickets to these events. You become a member. All our members contribute, you collectively and you guys virtually have made this happen. Everybody tells us what a great time they had this weekend. I mean, obviously I did all the hard work. But you guys being here has made that happen as well. It's the importance of stepping up, asking people to volunteer, saying, hang on a second, you go and do that for me. And then they do, because they know this is a membership, this is a community. It's not a ticketed event. We've had hundreds of people involved all over the weekend, and we thank them. And we'd just like to say, we'd be lost without you. We couldn't do this, literally. And this is a regular eastercon thing. It's one of our community benefits. So, if you have volunteered this weekend, in any capacity whatsoever, for a long time, can I ask you to put your hand up? I mean, that says it all. That's just about everybody in the audience, frankly.
So can we have a big round of applause for that? I thought you'd forgotten you were just taking a beat.
Oh, boy.
That's okay. Another group of volunteers are our committee, and it is a vast and unwieldy band of villainy and scum. We set up a WhatsApp group thinking we'd be all serious and organised. That was an aspiration. We would like to call our committee up now, but we're going back to the clap test. To begin with, we want a very slow clap, sort of a... Can our committee come up during the slow clap, please, and join us on the stage? Please come on up and join us. Stand behind our guests of honour here. They're walking slowly because they've been working so hard. Come on now. Myself and Tommy had this approach to trying to delegate as much work as possible to other people. And by doing that, we found that the larger the committee, the less we had to do.
Yourself?
That's it. We were jumping. You need to move around. Come this way, Steve. Come on down by this side. That's it. We're beating it. And now we're taking it out. More coming up. Come on now. Slower now. Slower. Slow. Slow clap. We're training you. It's okay. Yeah, that's it. I like it. We're doing very well.
Bloody hell.
I know. You don't realise you see them all in one place. Okay, I think. And now a big cheer, please. We have to say to you on stage that one of the best parts of this experience for us was working with you all. And we are grateful for your support, but also for building teams of people who worked with you, who all helped to make this convention happen, and all the people in your teams. So thank you, and stay with us now until our finish. We're nearly there. It's been like this. Nearly there. No, not much to go. So go ahead, Tommy, you're next.
All right. We know so many people are involved with other aspects, but we're so pleased that so many younger fans are coming in and getting involved. You'll have seen them running around the convention all weekend, and we know you cannot all volunteer for everything, but please encourage readers to join, to volunteer, to please tell your friends and ask them to come along and be involved. And we know the future eastercons are trying to push that message as well, which is fantastic.
And we're really grateful to Phil for the gifts because that was unexpected. But Phil had said to us about being thanked, and we have a very specific thank you that we all need from you. That's really important. It's very important for us. It's a simple thing. The thank you we want now is not words. We don't need to be thanked at all. We want you to go out and encourage new, fresh ideas and excitement. If you enjoyed this convention, and I hope you did, we ask you to look forward, to be welcoming to new people, to encourage new people, to advocate for new, younger fans to join us, to be positive about these amazing events and to build. We want to see the future of eastercon being successful, the future of our community and fandom successful. So we have a special request. Don't thank us. Spend that time and energy saying to somebody, do you know, you might enjoy this convention. It's not that bad. Right? And if we all worked a little bit at that, I think that it would be amazing. There's lots of young people here who we've spoken to, and their vibrance and energy is amazing. It's phenomenal, and we want more of that, don't we, Tommy? So what we want is from you, if you can, all of you, and to spread the word, you know, slowly. Just say, come along, have a laugh, let me buy you a pint, enjoy it. The discussion about literature, comics, film is amazing. It's something we all have a passion for. But let's advocate for that, bring more people in, and of course, be kind. Be kind.
Do the hard bits. Thank you and good night.